Hello, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good evening and welcome. Trust you're doing great. Welcome to class. Welcome, everyone. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I bid you a very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. You guys know how this goes. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., we are here, we are live, and we are doing this, and it's my privilege and honor to have you join me on this very, very fine Thursday evening. I trust you're doing great. Today was a free day for many of us in Nigeria, and so I trust you had a good day. You were able to catch some rest, but you were able to also give yourself some time to learn something. Well, this is another opportunity for us in the weekly live webinars, present another opportunity for us to spend at least an hour together to just get to learn something, to unpack the topic of the day. The weekly live webinars are brought to you by the Advanced Lunch community, and I like to call our community a haven, a hub, a learning place, a place where we are learning and we are growing. Because you are learning, once you are learning, there is no way that you can be the same person. There's just no way, because learning helps you to expand your mind, expand your capacity, open your eyes to something different, possibilities that are different and open to you. And so in the advanced land, I like to say that we're a haven for people who are learning and growing. And because they are learning, they are growing. Because they are growing, they are becoming someone different. You are becoming an entirely different, a more superior, a higher level, a higher version of yourself that is then positioned for the opportunities, that is then positioned for the possibilities, be able to grab the possibilities that exist. And so this is what we do in the advanced lounge. The advanced lounge, we have there are several things that we do, but everything we do is the focus is on you. The focus is on the individual. Everything we do, in our minds. It's already a part of us that everything that we are doing is to enable you. The focus is on you, to help you to on that your journey of learning and growing and becoming, so that you are able to become that more valuable and more superior version of yourself. We have programs, we have courses, we have resources, we have books, everything. We have so much to offer the individual who is on their journey of personal growth. And the Advanced Land weekly live webinars are just one of the expressions of the Advanced Land. And these webinars, every Thursday at 8 p.m., we are here for just an hour. But the webinars are free and they are open to everyone. And the webinars are curated to help you, to build you. They are curated to help you so that you are able to build your toolkit. Because I always like to say that we are on a journey. And like with any journey, when you are going on a journey, you prepare yourself. The weekly live webinars offer us the opportunity to be able to learn. And because we are learning, you are tooling, you are increasing the tools in your toolkit, so that on that journey, where and when it is required, you just get into your toolkit and you bring a why, because you are already equipped. So we are equipping ourselves for the journey of personal growth. And let me tell you, there are a lot of blind spots. You know how when you are driving, right, and you just miss seeing something in your mirror. There's a place they call a blind spot. You don't always see everything in the way you are supposed to see when you are driving. And so there are a lot of blind spots on your journey of personal growth. And so the topics that we explore in the weekly live webinars are mostly things that you will sit down by yourself and start thinking about them. So we have done that work for you. We have thought about, okay, how can we better position ourselves for this journey. So we have thought about these things. We have come up with topics, and then the sessions are free and open to everyone, so that you can come into the session. You can just for 1 hour, but you listen and you get the value, and then you are able to go on that journey and be even better on your journey. And so this is what we do in the advanced line, and this is how this is what we do in the weekly live webinars. And tonight is going to be an interesting time. Our topic that we're looking at is that you were designed for relevance. So why are you playing small? You You were designed for relevance. And first of all, first of all, I had already prepared a different topic. I had prepared my notes, and just this evening, for some reason, I had to change everything just this evening. And I believe that this is because there is something for somebody, maybe for me and one other person. If it's for you, then you grab it and you move, and we keep moving. So you were designed for relevance. You were designed for relevance. And I know it's very tempting to say me, even me. No, I'm not like other people, but I'm here to remind you. And this is why I say this session is for you, and for me, and maybe for one other person. But I'm glad that you made it to class this evening. So you were designed for relevance. But there is a question. So why are you playing small? You were designed for relevance. So why are you playing small? What does this mean? And how do we begin to move from here? So welcome to class. My name is Tracy Aquera. I'm the anchor of the Advanced Lounge, of the Advanced Lounge, and I'm a personal success coach. And my job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you, but not just that, to be able to hold your hand as you navigate from where you are now to where you want to be. There is a navigating that needs to be done. There is a gap between where you are now, where you want to be. And so we hold your hand on that journey as you make your way from where you are now to where you want to be. Because I always say, and this evening I will remind you yet again, that the possibilities that are available to you, they are limitless, they are endless. There is so much more that you can be, that you can do, that you can have. And there is a place that you should be, and it is not where you are now. I always say that where you are now, it is not all that there is to you. What you are doing now is not all that you can be doing. Where you are now is not all that there is to you. There is more. And so there is need for us to begin to move intentionally, deliberately, and strategically to the place where you ought to be. And I'm the person for that job. I'll hold your hand as we navigate that gap between where you are now and where you want to be. And of course, I'm your regular host for the Advanced Land Weekly Live webinars. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., you will see my face pop up on your screen, and we'll unpack the topic of the day, we'll equip ourselves, and then we begin to move. So tonight, I welcome you again to this session. The next 50 minutes or so, I want you to fasten your seatbelt. I want you to be here. I want you to come with your learning attitude, come with your writing materials, and make sure that you are here and you stay engaged. Whenever you hear anything that resonates with you, please drop it in the comment section. Let's have high energy in the room, and let's do this together. So you were designed for relevance. Why are you playing small? It's a question I will ask you, and I want you to keep that at the back of your mind. And before I go into the class, disclaimer, I may not know you personally. I'm not here to attack you. I'm here to help us to begin to think about things that we have never thought about before. But more than that, as we jar ourselves, as we wake up ourselves, then we begin to say, okay, what do we do? What can I do from now going forward? And then we begin to take those steps, intentional steps, so that we don't live our lives. Our lives are not just whatever, or what we just say, oh, let's just see how it goes. No, 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 no. So that we begin to live our lives with intention. You begin to live your life taking deliberate steps, understanding that you are a man or a woman on a journey, on an assignment, and that you don't have all the time, and that there is a place that you need to get to. So whatever you are doing, you must get to it. You must ensure that you are putting yourself together, so that you get to where you want to get to on time. So I'm here to remind you that you were not created to be irrelevant. You were not created to be relevant. There is a reason for why you are here. You were not designed to just come and pass through this life, and then just nobody will even know that you are there, and just you were not just brought into this world to just exist and survive, and then after the number of years on this earth, you just disappear, and it was like you were never here. That is not why we were created. We're not just here to exist and survive and just go. No, there is something about you. There is a uniqueness about you. There is your perspective. There is your thinking. There are your experiences that are meant to come together to make a difference on this side of eternity. So you are not just created, you are not irrelevant. Let me write in the comment section, I'm not irrelevant. You were created, you were designed. Designed. When you say somebody designed something, there is an intention, right? It was not just like an after. You are not an afterthought. You were created to be relevant. You were here. You're not just here to just be here and then just go. No, 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 no. We're here. There is something about you. There is a uniqueness. There's a distinctness. There is something about you that you are supposed to manifest in this world, right here in this world. So you are not irrelevant. Let me write the comment section. I am not irrelevant. But the sad truth is that many people will live their entire lives and never truly manifest that relevance. Not because there's something wrong with them, not because they don't have anything to offer. It's because they have it, but they never activated it. It's not because they lack the potential. I always say that every one of us every one of us has something. God put it inside of us. You didn't solicit for it, you didn't beg for it. There is something that God put inside of you as you came into this world. So many people will live, just exist. The last week's webinar, we asked the question, are you living or you are existing? Are you existing or you are living? You may need to go back to that session, because there are so many people that are just existing, not because they lack what it takes. They actually have what it takes. You have what it takes. And I'm saying that you were designed for relevance. You have what it takes. You actually have what it takes, but why do many people live as if they don't, and then they just go and then that's all? It's because there is something inside of them, but they never activated it. So they settled. So they conformed. It's as if when we come into this life, it's as if there are molds. How when you are making a block, right? You have a mold. You just put the cement inside or whatever, and then you mold the block. So it's as if there are already molds that we just come into this world, and then we fit into the molds of how things are supposed to be done. We fit into molds that were not designed with us in mind. And over time, what happens is that we slowly disconnect to the thing that we carry, to the kind of person that we could have been. And then one day you just wake up, or one day it all comes to an end. And everything that such a person could have done, they could have built, they could have become, goes and leaves this earth with them. Not because the thing that they could have been or done wasn't possible. It is because they never pursued it. They never pursued it. So tonight, we are not having a motivational conversation. I always say that I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm not here to inspire you. I'm here to wake you up. I'm not here to just tell you sweet nothings. No, 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 no. This is an awakening. Please let me write in the comment section. I am here for an awakening. Many of us are sleeping. You are sleeping. Tap yourself and say, wake up. There is so much more to me. I mean, we can't continue to live these mundane lives. You wake up, you go to work, you come back, you watch TV, you sleep. There is nothing extra. Nothing is driving you. It's just the same old, same old. You must get tired of the same old, same old. This is an awakening. This is an awakening. Please let me write the comment section. I am here for an awakening. We need to wake up. You were designed for relevance. You were. Please let me write in the comment section. I want us to be here. I want us to be together. Please hear me and hear me again. You were designed for relevance. You were. Write in the comment section, I am designed for relevance. The question you should be asking yourself is that, are you living in a way that makes that design for relevance? Are you living in such a way that makes that design visible? Welcome to class. It's going to be an interesting next 45 minutes or so. So I'm saying that you were designed for relevance. You were created with the capacity to matter. You were not just created, you are not an afterthought. You were created for relevance. There is something unique that you carry. There is something that you carry that you were meant to manifest it in this world. So you were designed to be relevant. You were not designed to be a castaway. You were not designed to be at the back. You were not designed to be, if when all else fails, when there's no other option, they bring you. No, you were not designed as something that's a castaway, or just something that will just be somewhere that in case. No, 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 no. You were designed, you were created. God created you with the capacity to do great things. You were created with the capacity to manifest greatness. You were created and something was put inside of you that the world needs. Not want, the world needs the thing that you carry. So you were designed for relevance. Please let me write in the comment section again. I am designed for relevance. I'm not just here to just take up space. I'm not just here to just take up space, and when all is said and done, they'll say, oh, that is all, and then no, 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 no. You were designed with a uniqueness that to manifest in this world. So what happens? Many people don't fail. Not that they fail. What happens is that despite the thing that they carry, they never fully show up. They never fully show up. So we are so comfortable to be in a corner. We are so comfortable to be at the back. We are so comfortable to be in what I call last week. I said that dangerous middle. You are not on top, you are not under, you are just somewhere lost in the crowd. That is how many of us are we are lost in the crowd. We are moving with the general population of the people that just wake up, just bathe, just go out, you come back in, and then you sleep, and then tomorrow you just wake up, or you just go out and you just come back in. We are moving with the general population. So many people, it's not that they fail. Failure is not the issue, is that they never fully show up. Please let me write in the comment section, I will show up. I will show up. You need to show up and show out, because there is something that you carry. I want this to resonate deeply in your mind. We are very comfortable in the place that, oh yes, I'm just managing, but at least I'm better than other people. We are so comfortable in that place of that. It's not that it's not that I'm having the best time of my life, but at least I'm not like other people. I'm not I'm still better than some other people. You must stop that, because you are not showing up. You are not showing up. There is something unique. So where is your uniqueness? If you are going to be like every other person, what is your uniqueness? Where is the thing that you carry? No, and don't. It is inside of you. Don't say I don't have anything. Every one of us was given. Every one of us has something inside of you, inside of us. It cannot be the same thing as the next person. It may not be to the same degree, but you carry something. I'm here to remind you that you carry something. You carry something. There is a huge potential within you. So why are you not showing up? Why are you not showing up? Why are you carrying? The more I was thinking about this, it was reminding me of that the parable of the talents. That one of the men, God gave him a talent, and then he went and he dug a hole and he hid it. Why are you hiding it? Last week I said you need to do business with it, but we are not showing up. When you go and dig a hole and hide that which God gave you, you cover it. You can't show up, and the world is waiting. The world is waiting for your manifestation. So what does this relevance really mean? Relevance is your ability to first contribute the value that is seen, that is felt, and that is needed. So what is your contribution? Don't tell me that, but I go to work, yes, but what is your contribution to the world? What is your contribution? What is it that you are giving? Because many of us, We keep taking. You take. What is it that you are giving? What is your contribution? That is your relevance, is your ability to contribute value that is not only is seen, but not only seen, that is felt, but not only felt, but that is needed. If your life is not contributing, then it is fading. Write in the comment section, ask yourself, what am I contributing? Because every one of us was given something to contribute. If you are not contributing, you are wrong. What is it that you are contributing? Ask yourself this question. What is it that you are contributing? And many of us hide us. We just, there's this thing that we tell ourselves. What is this coach saying? What are you saying? We are not even seeing road. Things are so hard. We're just struggling. We're just trying to survive. We're just trying to we're just taking each day as it comes and hoping for the best. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. What Coach Tracy talking about? Contributing. I'm just here. I'm just trying to survive. But let me remind you, survival is the lowest form of living. There is something more. It may not be your reality right now, but you must understand that there is something more, and then you must aspire. You must begin to aspire for that something more, because there is a higher level. There is a higher level. It may not be your reality right now, but you must begin to understand that this cannot be all. Haven't you ever had cause to sit and ask yourself? I asked myself for several years. I knew it. I said that this cannot be all. This cannot be all about my life. I wake up, I bathe, I prepare the children, we go out, we go to work, we go to school, we come back, we come home, we eat, then we sleep, then we do homework, then we go to. This cannot be all. Survival is the lowest form of living. What if there is something higher? Wouldn't you want it? And I'm here to tell you that there is. There is. You just need to be positioned. You just need to understand that, okay, this cannot be all. That understanding, first of all, begins to help you to position you to pursue that. Okay, so what more is there? What more can I do? What more is my life about? And then you begin to pursue that. But you must understand all this. Oh, I'm just surviving. Oh, life is hard in Nigeria. Oh, hey, this what happened. Fuel just increased. Oh, we're just trying to survive. We're just trying to keep our head above water. That is all good, but there is more. Send me write in the comment section that there is more. Life cannot be all about surviving. You survive, survive, survive. Then one day, that is all. Person dies and goes, and that is all. That cannot be your story. That cannot be my story. We must refuse to accept that status quo that tells us that that's just okay. That's how it has always been. That's how we have always managed. Your life has to show that there is something that is different. If it is to start with you, you must determine that my life has to show that this cannot be all. This is not why I came into this world. This cannot be all. This cannot be all. So many people are living irrelevant lives, are living lives that they are not showing up. They are showing up at the least level that is possible. Why? Because they are afraid of standing out, because they are comfortable. I think this is the biggest one. We are too comfortable. You are too comfortable. You are able to pay your children's school fees. You are able to pay rent. You are able to move from point A to point B, and that is all. You are too comfortable. Shed off that comfort. Shed off that comfort, because there is something more. My friend and coach, she says that comfort is the burial place of kings. Don't you know who you are? Don't you know what you carry? Why are you in that place? In that place of comfort, you have allowed the comfort to cover you. You are too at ease. There is no urgency, there's nothing that is pursuing you. I'm here to remind you that there is more, and that more cannot be found in that place where you are in comfort. You are in that dangerous middle place. You are just fraternizing with mediocrity. You cannot live a life that is of relevance, the relevance which you have been designed for. Remember, that's what we're looking at this evening. You were designed for relevance. That part is not a question, is not in contention, is a fact. You were designed for relevance. The part that is a question is, why are you playing small? What's the problem? Why are you playing small? So many people are living relevant lives because they are afraid of standing out. They're afraid of doing something different. Hey, what would they say? Oh, whoa, this one, that one. You are fraternizing with mediocrity. You are too comfortable. And then many people lack self-awareness. You are not aware. My friend says you are not aware. You are not aware of who you are. You are not aware of what you carry. You are not aware of the potential, the depth that is in you, what God has poured into you, and then you are living by default. There's a webinar that we did. Please check our YouTube. There are loads of resources there. There's a webinar that we did, like you are living by default instead of living by design. These are the reason why many people are just living. They're just going. And they they the issue is that you think it's just day to day. Oh, I'm just trying to get by day to day. But the sad reality is that those days turn into weeks, and those weeks turn into months, and those months turn into years, and those years are a lifetime. And then we just live and we go, and nothing is just so, and we just live and we go, and there is nothing. Please, not anymore. Write in the comment section, not anymore. You must. I want to get you. I told you that this is an awakening. I'm not here to motivate you. I want you to wake up. Wake up. Tell your neighbor to wake up. Wake up. This is not, you can't just live normal. Oh, this is the way they've always done, and then you just go and that's all. And there is a cost to it. When we are in that place of comfort, we are that fraternizing with mediocrity, there is a cost to it, because the world is waiting for your impact, and you miss the opportunities. You miss the opportunity. There are lost opportunities, and your potential is not utilized, or at best is underutilized. And let me tell you, unless you are not unless you are not going to tell yourself the truth, anybody who is living like this is living in quiet frustration, because there is a misalignment. There is something inside of you that is crying out, and because you keep shutting it down by the kind of life that you're living, so there is a frustration. And I always say that you must tell yourself the truth too. Normalize it. Have the courage to tell yourself the truth, that this is not how my life should be. But many of us run away from this conversation. That's a conversation that you must sit down and have with yourself. Is this all that there is to my life? Yes, they say I should go to school. I went to school. They say I should have good grades. I have good grades. They say I should get a job. I got a job. They say I should get married. I got married. I have children. Yes, still, what is this all? Is this all? And then 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then you retire. Then what? Then what? Many of us, and if you're a 9 to 5, if you're a 9 to 5 I hear me real good. Many of us are living for retirement. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Because that is where it all terminates. We retire. Then what? What is your contribution? What is your contribution? And what to look at 5 C's of why people become irrelevant. 5 C's of why people become irrelevant. Number one, I mentioned this earlier, comfort. Please write it. 5 C's of how people become irrelevant. The first thing is comfort. We are too comfortable. You are too at ease. There is nothing. You have covered yourself with a blanket of comfort. You are too at ease. You don't want any stress. And let me tell you, I understand, because I was that person. You don't want any stress, so you choose ease over growth. You choose comfort. And because you are too comfortable, you are not developed that thing that is inside of you. Nothing is pushing it out. Yes, you're at ease now, and that thing, the potential that is inside of you, will not just come out just because. No, 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 no. There is something that has to be done to it for it to come out. And it doesn't come out in the place of comfort, but you have chosen it to come out in the place of growth. But many of us have chosen ease. We don't want any stress. You don't want anything that will stress you. I think it was yesterday I made a post. I said, ease now. Easy. You can either choose to have ease now and then have it hard later, or you can choose to have it hard now, do the work now, and have ease later. Whichever way, it's your choice. So you can decide that, oh, I just want an easy life now. Hard is coming, because one way or the other, no, we never escape. You must pay the price. If you don't pay the price now for the life that you can, the life of relevance that you have been designed for, if you don't pay the price now, you will pay the price later. But if you pay the price now, you can have ease later. So the first C of how people become irrelevant, of how and why people become irrelevant, is comfort. Nothing is pursuing you. Nothing is bringing out something from you. There is something that is buried. It's like it's buried inside of you. Do you know how they get something that is buried? There is work that it needs to be done to bring it out. But comfort will not allow you. You are too at ease. Comfort will not allow you. That's the first thing that we need to know. That comfort. You think you are just enjoying your life. No, 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 no. No, 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 sir. No, ma, you're not just enjoying your life. You have allowed the blanket of comfort to cover you and everything that God has put inside of you. The second reason why people become irrelevant is comparison. So you begin to measure yourself against other people, and just begin to, oh, you are not measuring up. So you just shrink. You are intimidated and you shrink. Stop comparison is the thief of all things good. I think I started at the beginning of the class saying that there is a uniqueness that you carry. There is a distinctness that you carry. Can you learn from another person? Yes. Can you celebrate other people's graces? Yes. Can you learn from them? Yes. But by all means, understand this. Comparison is one of the reasons, because people just abandon ship because, oh, the other person is like this, why am I not like the person, why am I, and then they just shrink and then they abandon ship. So comparison, stop measuring yourself against other people. You are you. I am me. Your task, your responsibility is to find out what makes you you. Bring it out. That's the unique contribution that your world needs. So comparison is the second C of why people become irrelevant, because they compare to the point that they shrink and they abandon ship, and they don't pursue what makes them them. The third C is conformity. Too many of us are fitting into expectations, societal expectations, family expectation, every kind of expectation. There are molds that have been kept. There are molds already. There are molds. We just want to pour ourselves and be what people expect us to be. That's another reason why people become irrelevant, because you are trying to fit into people's expectations instead of expressing your uniqueness. Write in the comment section, I am uniquely unique. Like you are a special breed. You are a one of a kind. You don't understand your uniqueness. See, just look at your fingers, and do you know that out of how many billion people in the world, there is nobody. God is God, oh. God doesn't make any mistakes. God doesn't make any mistakes. See, your fingerprints, there is nobody in the whole world, neither will there be anybody that will have the same as you. That is one. Just, it's very easy for you to turn and look at it. Turn and look at your hand now. This is how unique you are. Your composition is unique. The assignment, the potential that God has put into you, just as unique. So you must understand that you can't conform. Can you learn from others? Yeah. Can you be inspired and motivated by others? Yes. But are you others? No. And stop conforming into the mold that other people's expectations have set. So we have looked at 3 C's now: comfort, comparison, conformity. Another C of how people become irrelevant is confusion. You don't know what you carry. You are not aware. You are not aware. You are not aware. You don't understand. There is a resource that we have on our seller store, the self-discovery workbook. is 100 questions prompt, journal prompt that will help you to understand you, because too many of us are confused. We need help to be able to figure these things out. You need to understand who you are, understand what you carry, and then begin from there to begin to express it so that you can give an effective contribution to your world. The last C, the last C of why people become irrelevant is cowardice. We avoid risk. We are running away from risk. You can't run away from risk, because that stepping out, being able to bring out that thing that you carry, to try to refine it and contribute it, there is a risk. There is a risk element to it, and so we are afraid, we fear, and we avoid the risk, and so we do nothing. And years passed and years passed, and we do nothing. And you know, the part that it's amazing is that we complain, we are unhappy. You know, that quiet frustration I spoke about, we are unhappy, but the years turn into years and we are still there, afraid of the risk required to step out. So we've looked at 5 C's of why people become irrelevant. Of even though you are designed for that relevance, that part is a fact, is a truth. You were designed for relevance, but why are you playing small? Because of comfort, because of comparison, because of conformity, because of confusion and cowardice. And the result is that you don't fail loudly, you just disappear quietly. Please let me write in the comment section. And remember, let it be. I say this is not a motivational talk. I say this is an awakening. I will not disappear quietly. You must not. Because it's not that something big will happen, then you just say, oh, no, 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 no. The tragedy is that because we are not bringing out that which is inside of us, we are becoming, with this 5 C's, we're engaging them and becoming irrelevant. It's not that we'll go out with, we'll go loudly. No, you are disappearing quietly. And then one day people just ask, who was that? Where was that? What happened? Not anymore. Please let me write in the comment section. I will not disappear quietly. I have decided, though, if you've heard me long enough, you must have heard me say, I've decided that I'm not going anywhere quietly. I'm not going anywhere quietly. It's my friend coach that says we do extra. Why are you at the back? Why can't we see you? Why can't we see you? Why can't we see the thing that you carry? Meanwhile, you carry something great. The world is waiting for that thing that you carry. So how do we begin to move forward? We've allowed these C's to have a field day in our lives. We've been confused. We have been conforming. We have been too comfortable. We have allowed these C's to have a field day in our lives all this while. How do we begin to move forward? How do we begin to move forward? I'm going to give you the what I call the framework, because I say that there is something within you. You need to start fanning those flames. Let it catch fire. You must catch fire. It is only when you catch fire, that is when we will see. Remember Moses and the burning bush? When he saw the burning bush, something was burning. It caught his attention. You are not catching anybody's attention because you are not catching fire. There is something buried inside of you. You must fan the flames. You must catch fire, because it is in that catching fire that we will come close. We also were able to benefit from that fire. That is how you contribute to your world. So I'm going to give you the flame framework. Flame, FLAAME, the flame framework. This is how we begin to move from that person who has been under the blanket of the 5 C's of conformity, of confusion, of comfort, of cowardice, and all that. This is how we begin to navigate to that place where we are manifesting. We are designed for relevance and we are manifesting as such. We are no longer playing small. Write in the comment section, I'm no longer playing small. I'm no longer playing small. That was before, not anymore. I'm no longer playing small. Wherever they are, I am there. I'm there. I'm no longer at the back. I don't know about you, but me, I am no longer at the back. So framework. F, find what's within you. There is something within you, I said. God put it there. It's not you that put it there. God knew that you were coming to this world, and he put something inside of you that you were to manifest it. So first of all, you need to go and find what's within you. What is that thing that is within you? You cannot express effectively what you have not discovered. So what is it that is within you? What are your strengths? What are your passions? What are your experiences? What are your natural inclinations? Please go and get that workbook. I think it's either 1,500 or 2,000 on our seller store. We'll drop the link to the seller store in the comments. Please find it. You would enjoy going through that workbook, and it's between you and you. So get the workbook and walk through it. Find what is within you. You cannot express what you have not discovered. You cannot contribute what you don't know about. So you need to see, you need to find, you need to go through the process of being able to bring out what is within you and find what is within you. This is the first thing you need to do. So that is F. I say we are going through the flame framework. Flame, FLAME. We've looked at F, which is find what is within you. Then L is learn relentlessly. Learn. Please let me write in the comment section. Learn. See, there is this thing that is this ego that we have. I've been there, I know it all. What are they saying? What would they say to me? You need to remove that garment of pride and let it catch fire. Drop it far away. Go and sit down and learn. There is so much to learn. Find yourself in a place where you learn. That's why when I was talking at the beginning of the class, I was talking about the advanced. I say it is a community, it's a haven for people who are learning. Let me tell you that if you are not learning, you are not growing. And if you are not growing, you are dying. Period. And for your information, FYI, I'm not talking about going to the class to go and get a degree, get another degree. That is the base level. That is the base level. Self-education, personal development is the gold. If you want to go anywhere, you must go and find your place and begin to learn relentlessly. Learn. You start with yourself. You will learn yourself. Find yourself in the place where you are learning, and this is a that is, you are not going back. Learn relentlessly. Let me tell you something. I've always enjoyed reading. Right from when I was young, my dad used to buy books for us, so I enjoyed reading. But I was at a point. As I continued to grow, I became passive about it. So I was not paying attention to it. But now I'm at the point of my life. I think my sister, I don't know that she's in this class live. Every time I'm looking for a book and I can't find it, I have my sister. If there's any way that anybody is coming, anything that she's sending to me, there must be books inside. There must be books. I was thinking about it. I said, Tracy, you have grown. You must find a place where you are learning. You are learning relentlessly. That's the next thing. Then the A is that you align your life. Your daily life must continue to reflect the journey, must continue to reflect that journey that you are on towards bringing out and towards manifesting, towards refining the potential that is inside of you. You cannot be saying one thing with your mouth and your life is a complete variance with the things that you are talking about. No. Your life must align your life. Go and align your life. See, there are many things that when you know that I said it and I will say it again. When you are on a journey, there is not everything that is good that is right for you. Write it down. It is not everything that is good that is right for you. It's not because it's a sin. They'll say, hey, it's not a sin. It's not because it's a sin. For your journey, for where you are going to, for your assignment, you cannot be found there. So go and align your life. There are some people that you should stop following on social media. Yes. There are some things that you should stop doing. Go and align your life. You know that this is where I'm going. This is the requirement for where I'm going. Do you know the requirement? Many of us think that things are just going to drop on our head. Oh, they just go to things are just going to come. Far, very far. It doesn't happen. Go and align your life. And guess what? It is your responsibility to align your life. Align your life. Your life must reflect the journey that you are on. You cannot be telling me one thing and then it's completely your life is saying another story completely. You must align your life. So F is for find what is within you. L is for learn relentlessly. And A is for align your life. Align your life. Align your life. Then M is for make it visible. If people don't see it, they can't benefit from it. If we can't see it, we don't know. And that's why I said you must catch fire now. When you catch fire, we will see it. We will see it. Make it visible. What is it? What is it about? Where are you going? What is it that you carry? How can I benefit from it? It is not my responsibility to go and drag it out. It is your responsibility to make it visible. Make it visible. Let us see what is it that you need to do, what is it that you are doing, and how are you contributing. Even if you are not at that final stage, we need to see that you are on that journey. We need to see that you are doing something. We need to see that your daily something is coming out and that we can see it. So make it visible. Advance can only be sustained through consistent contribution. You must not have figured out yet. It must not be all figured out yet. But let us see it. Engage. Engage so that we can see it, and then we are seeing that contribution. See, the truth about relevance is that it's not giving. Nobody will give you, nobody gives. And this is another thing that this is another myth that we must squash completely. Nothing is given to you. Nothing is ever given. Many of us are waiting for something to be handed to us on a platter. Nothing is ever given to you on a platter. Take it from me. Nothing is ever given to you on a platter. It is built. Relevance is not given. Relevance is not given. Relevance is built. Build it. And it's buildable. Build it. Because you have what it takes. You have the raw material. You have what it is inside of you. You have what it takes inside of you. Your uniqueness, your distinctness. You have what it takes inside of you. And so nobody's going to give you anything. I always say that nobody is coming to save you, right? Nobody's coming to give you anything. And this is where many of us got stuck. We got it wrong. We're waiting for somebody to hand us something, or one uncle, one auntie, and then we're just angry that somebody didn't do this. Oh, the person was there, the person didn't do this. Stop it. Stop it, this fraction of this second. Stop it. Nothing is going to be handed to you. You are going to have to build it. And at the back of your mind, you must understand that I'm already built for this thing. I'm already designed for this thing. What I need to do is to go and do the work to bring forth, to show forth for the appearing. And it's a process, but you must be ready to embrace that process. You must be ready to embrace your process. Many of us don't want to see it through because it's not because we're so used to comfort. Anything that will take away our comfort, anything that will take away, and this was me for several years. Anything that is capable of taking away my comfort, I don't want. But you see, what is the alternative? You don't want stress. You don't want to apply yourself. You don't want to do the work. Okay, let's, for the sake of argument, let us accept, what is the alternative? You don't want the stress. What is the alternative? You just live, and then, even though you were designed for such amazing and great things, you just live, exist, and exit. God forbid. There is something that you have. There's something that the world needs. There's something that you carry that the world needs. And it is your responsibility to be able to bring it out, to refine it, and to contribute it. And many people are never able to see this process through because there is no structure, no accountability, no environment. We are not giving ourselves the required support for us to engage deeply and become all that God has created us to become, and to be able to contribute the things that he buried deep inside of us, to contribute, that for which the world is actually waiting. I spoke about that verse last week, and I'll say it again, that the world is waiting for your manifestation. But it's not just going to, you're not just going to just wake up and begin to manifest. Like you're not just going to wake up and begin to manifest. There is work to be done. Please let me write in the comment section, I will do the work. I will do the work. I will do the work. Awesome. Hi, Kokoma. I see your comments. Thank you so much for being here. She says, yes, correct. Learn relentlessly. Most people are not interested in reading and learning anymore. Fast life has taken over. God have mercy. Indeed. I agree with you completely, and we must go back. This is why there appears to be a huge disconnect. There's so much is going wrong, but we must, this is the essence of some of this, when we're able to call some of these things to our consciousness and understand that we need to do something differently. And I ask myself question, is this all? What else, what can we do? And then this is where these classes become very, very important. We are calling ourselves, our consciousness, to some of these things, and telling ourselves that we cannot continue like this, that we must do differently. We must do differently. Thank you so much for your contribution. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I see all of you in the comment section. Thank you so much. Hi, Mark. I see you. Hi, Auntie Lydia. I see you. Hi, Amaka. I see you. Hi, Rejoice. I see all of you. Thank you so much for being here. So many people are never able to sustain that because there is no structure, there is no accountability, there is no environment. And your environment is very, very key. We have basically not given ourselves the support, because this thing that I'm talking, you cannot just wake up and begin to go on your merry way and do it. It's not easy, because the world around us has not been built to give us that kind of support. The world, remember I said that we are in a world where people have prepared molds. Like there's a way that they expect you to just, there are things that expect you to just do. There's a way that they expect you to just be. And and we must now decide. It's like you are going against the flow. This is how they expect you to be, and you have decided that no, there is something, there is a higher call to you. You are going against the flow, and because of that, you're not going to find it easy. What you do, how you help yourself, is to find the support. Help yourself by finding the support, finding the systems that you can leverage, that enable you to go on this journey and to be able to come out successful at the end. So this is why I'm saying that you cannot build relevance in isolation. You cannot build anything. You cannot build in isolation. You need a community. You need people. And this is why the Advanced Lounge exists. This is why we created the Advanced Lounge. We want to have a community that will help you, will help people. And at the beginning of the class, I said that everything we do in the Advanced Lounge, the focus is on you. It is our aim and our objective to help you to navigate, to move forward with purpose. For so long, we have seen it, you know it. So many people, we are just going with no intention, with no purpose, and every day we are just going like that. There is no intention. No, people cannot say, this is where my life is headed. People cannot say it. This is where I expect my life to be in 5 years, in 10 years. Many people cannot say it. I couldn't say it. And if you've heard me speak before, I remember the first time I was asked this question, where do you see yourself in 5 years or 10 years? That was more than 20 years ago. And I was like, who died and made this person God? Am I God? How will I know where my life is going to be in 10 years, in 10 years or in 5 years? But but as in, it doesn't make sense. We say we are not God, but the Bible actually says that we need to be in agreement. Can two work together except they agree? So what is God saying? But what are you saying? So it is very, very important for us to bring these things together. And this is why we created the Advanced Land, to provide us that environment, provide us a system, provide us with a structure that you are able to discover your potential. You're able to have have structure to your growth. You're able to understand and express your value, and you're able to sustain yourself on that journey, because it is a journey. It is a journey. And like with every journey, you need help. You need to equip yourself effectively for that journey. And this is why the advanced lounge exists. So I want to take a minute and invite you. Our communities are absolutely free, but every day you will learn something. There is no day. It is our commitment to you that joining the communities is free. So on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, right here on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please go ahead and just click the subscribe button so that you get notified every time we have our content put out there. Everything is for us to be able to equip ourselves for this journey of growth and transformation. So it's very important. Please join us in our communities. We'll drop the links in the comment section. Go ahead and click. Join us on Facebook, on Instagram, join us on X, join us on TikTok. Everywhere we are, our commitment is simple: to give you engaging and enriching content that will help you on your journey of growth. You can't do it alone, and this is why the community exists. So join us and be a part of that community. You need to give yourself an advantage. The world will not give you the advantage. Remember, we say that nothing will come to you on a platter. You need to give yourself the advantage. And many times we think that, oh, it is by doing the by sheer will. That is important. Willpower is good, but there is a place you will get to that willpower doesn't sustain you. Then you will need something more, and that is what you will find in a community. And you'll be able to get yourself into the place where you have clarity, you have direction, and then you are able to move because there is a path that you have created for yourself, and that you're able to move. And this is what coaching will do for you. So beyond joining the communities, you want to have one-on-one sessions with those are also available, and they were able to sit down and craft a particular blueprint, craft a particular roadmap on your unique journey. Remember that you are unique. Your journey is unique and distinct. And so we're able to sit down and we're able to go through the process that helps you to craft a unique roadmap, unique blueprint for your journey. So we can also do that. You have one-on-one sessions with Coach Tracy, and we're able to do that. We'll put all that information in the comments. So where in your life are you right now? This is a question that I want to leave you with. Where in your life are you right now? Are you present but not impactful? Are you capable but not yet visible? Every one of us are on a journey. You must first acknowledge that this is where I am. And I say this class, I said at the beginning that it's not meant to attack you. It's not meant to tear you down. It's not meant to say, oh, you are an irrelevant somebody. No, it's to be able to jar us, to be able to awaken us, to be able to wake us up and say, come, this is where I am. This is where I am, but what can I do going forward? How can I begin to move? How can I begin to move and become all that God has called me to be able to manifest and to be able to contribute that potential that God has put inside of me, that the world is waiting to benefit from? You can't continue to fit in. I said many of us are fitting into molds that were created for us. They say do this, do that, be that, and then you can decide to continue to fit in, but there's another side of you. You can actually step out and become who you were designed to be. Many of us, I think I was having a conversation with a dear family friend, who was telling me that this thing that our parents did till they were 60, we can't do it anymore. We must begin to think, because there was a pattern that was given to us, that we must begin to think. We must begin to think and say, how is my specific life supposed to be? Forget the patterns, forget the molds that were given to us. How is my life supposed to, where is my life supposed to be headed? So you can decide and continue to fit in, or you can decide and you can step out and become who you were created to be able to manifest what God has put inside of you for the world. So you can decide. The choice is actually yours. But as for me, I have decided to step out and become all that God has designed me to be. What of you? You were not created to just exist quietly and then disappear from this world unnoticed. No. But if you do not activate what is within you, this is exactly what will happen. Sad, but true. I'll say that again. You were not created to just exist quietly in this world and then disappear unnoticed. But if you do not stop and activate that which is inside of you, that potential that is within you, then this exactly is what is going to happen. You are going to live, exist quietly and disappear unnoticed. Say, God forbid, but me, I forbid it too. So if you are tired of doing the same things the same way, then it's time for you now to stop hiding your potential. Two things. First of all, you can join the advanced lounge that is free, open to all, but you can take a step further and then let's have a conversation, book a one-on-one session. Let's begin to go through what can we begin to do in your unique situation, and then we'll begin to have those conversations and begin to create that roadmap and blueprint going forward. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me tonight. It has been an amazing time. You guys make me want to keep doing this again and again and again. And I want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. It has been a very amazing session. I've had so much fun. I've had such a good time sharing with you all tonight. I'm sure that it has been a 1 hour well spent. If not anything, I know that somebody, I said it at the beginning of the class, that this session may be for me and one other person. If you know you are that one person, let me see your comment in the comment section. I know that at least me and one other person, we have been awakened this evening, because the reality is that we are you personalized. You were designed for relevance, and you tell yourself that I will stop playing small. I want that to be your final commitment. Write in the comment section, I will stop playing small. No longer. Time is going. First quarter of 2026 is almost is over. Hi Tochi. Tochi says, I'm that one person. I knew it. I knew that it was me and one person. Hi Tochi, thank you for being here. Tochi says that she's that one person. Oh, yes, it's me and Tochi. If it's you, drop your comments in the comment section as well. I knew that the session was for at least me and one other person, and I'm glad that you could all make it and stop by tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Quick reminder, join us on all our online communities. You'll be glad. And then invite others. Also, these sessions are the weekly live webinars are free and open to all. Please share the links with everybody you know. We are just equipping ourselves. We are telling ourselves some truths. Nobody told us these things. With many of us didn't know these things, and there are still so many people out there who don't know these things. They think that they are just living their lives, but there is more. There is more. And so please share the links. Let more people get to hear these things. Let us awaken ourselves and understand that there is a higher call, and then begin to navigate, going in that way going forward. Thank you all for being here tonight. It has been so awesome. I look forward to seeing you all in our online communities, and I look forward to you inviting as many people as you can to join us. The communities are free, so join us there. They are free, and I look forward to you. Reaching out for those one-on-one sessions, and I will see you next week Thursday at 8 p.m. sharp for another edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that I'm rooting for you always, and this is my desire, and that you understand and know that you can be more. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful night rest.